poor business scalability is discouraging multinationals from incorporating micro, small and medium enterprises, MSMEs, into their value chains, as small businesses tend to stagnate operations after the first year. Unilever Managing Director Ochieng says despite a majority of businesses in Kenya being MSMEs, products and services are compromised through the involvement of multiple small suppliers, which eventually impact revenues.
9 out of 10 businesses in Kenya are categorized as micro, small and medium enterprises, employing approximately 15 million Kenyans. Despite this, more than a third of these businesses die before marking their third year in operation, with almost 10% from this number stagnating after a year in operation. Unilever officials say this trend is worrying, especially when considering local producers for supply and the effect it would have on their expected output.
A barrier has always been, number one, consistency of supply and quality. And you find that because of those needs and because we also have large-scale demands, we then are forced to probably deal with big suppliers or look for aggregators who can then help to aggregate locally and then get to suppliers.
They say this trend would also compromise on the quality and reputation of such businesses.
SME solutions must be simple, they must be practical, they must be localized and sustainable.
They're now encouraging multinationals to push for capacity building to meet their demand before considering importation or large-scale outsourcing.
Being a multinational, quite a significant portion of what goes into our production is imported.
It has been a huge gap. People are developing solutions in isolation. SMEs are developing products in isolation without working with the people who will eventually offtake it. And so if we address it that way, then we then can have them actually sell what they produce.
He says to unlock such bottlenecks, it is essential to address skill and knowledge gaps.
So we see this as a potential unlock for us in terms of, for us as a business, getting to contribute towards the development of Kenya as such. And while at the same time, how can we bring back into the country the supply element?
Ibak Said for Lunchtime News.